This is Gavarok Fevenor, welcoming you to the final stretch of Let's Play Final Fantasy 1 Dawn of Souls. I was actually quite surprised with the length of Whispwind Cove. Maybe it's because I use a lot of speed mode, which I'm hoping to do less of in this final dungeon, because it is the final dungeon and I'd like to show as much of it as I can. So I'll try not to use it as such in here. But yeah, it was rather short compared to Lifespring Grotto. However, considering the last 3 or 4 videos were all a result of the incredible bosses in Lifespring Grotto, I'm led to assume that that is what made it longer, and that it would have been shorter if not for them. I'd like you all to say goodbye to the airship. We will not be using it again in this Let's Play. At least I don't think we will, unless there's a reason for us to do something else in the game, which I don't think there will be. So unless we have to get out of here in a quick escape, that's it for the airship. And that's it for the world map too. Yes, we're here in the Chaos Shrine. Surely you all remember the Chaos Shrine. It's where we fought Garland, the easiest, simplest and crappiest boss in the game, and where we rescued Princess Sarah. Now, first thing I'd like to double check is that we have the loot, which we do. Yes. What the bloody hell? The bats are talking. There's one I should talk to first, I think. Yeah.
We are Sky People. We came to the shrine in an attempt to find the source of the world's ruin. That was 400 years ago.
Wow.
The curse of the fiends changed us into this form and prevented us from speaking. The light of the crystals has allowed us to speak again.
You'll notice there's 5 of them, unlike the 4 light warriors.
The light of the fire that we've been seeking all this time. That light will open the time portal. The portal will transport you 2,000 years into the past, to the beginning of the time loop.
Shine the light of the 4 crystals on the black crystal that lies in the center. Doing so will open a time portal to this shrine as it existed 2,000 years ago.
The power of the 4 fiends absorbed into the crystals is being fled into the past by the black crystal. The one distorting the beautiful light of the crystals is the one we've been looking for all along. The true root of evil lies just ahead.
Basically, we have to go into the past. And that is the black crystal, even though it looks rather purple.
You focus the light of the 4 shining crystals, fire, earth, water and wind, on the black crystal. The flow of time surges and space begins to warp. With just 1 step forwards, you will travel back 2,000 years in time.
The basic method behind this is that if you remove the evil from the past, the evil from the present will be vanquished. Do these guys say the same thing? Yes. So guys, you've been in this room for 2,000 years and you haven't even changed 1 letter of your vocabulary. What the bloody hell was that? Ah, I get it. That wasn't the past. That was the present. And you shattered the black crystal, and now I'm here, and I believe that takes us out, doesn't it? Yeah. That sort of confused me a bit. You press A to go through. But yeah, that's it. Done. Purple worms. Dead worms. This dungeon, although it seems rather anticlimactic, should be incredibly easy considering I've gotten a whole bunch of experience from Soul of Chaos. So unfortunately there won't be anything too difficult. Chaos might be a long boss fight because his HP's big, but it's only 20,000 and that's just a bit more than half of Shinraya's health. Ooh, Chimera and Rios. Okay. Yeah. There's 2 chests on this level, which I'll try and get. Because they're very, very good. Very, very good. Instead of using speed mode in this dungeon, because I don't think I should, I'm going to skip a few of the less interesting fights, which should be most of them, because I'm only fighting 2 enemies here. I'll let it slide, but the ones that are like 6 Black Knights that we just fought, I'll pause through so that you don't have to watch them. I'm sure you'll appreciate that. Excuse me. You know, I could just escape the battles, but I don't like the idea of that. Some Let's Players do that to avoid making their Let's Plays boring, but I used to escape all the oh, here's a Death Eye. This is like Evil Eye to the max. Still piss weak. A lot of Let's Players. Do I have something that casts heal or something like that? And can I use it now? No, I can't. Only in battle. Yeah, a lot of Let's Players just escape from the battles that they don't want to show the viewers, but when I was a child, well, I still am technically, but when I was, for God's sake. Hello. Yes, I used to skip all the battles because I was so impatient. I always used to escape, and then when I'm fighting bosses I used to wonder why I always died. God. This is why you need the loot. You can't get through this dungeon if you don't have the loot, because the loot opens up the stairs to the basement. That's right, we have to go down again. Ugh. So we have to go down there. Dry ether. Woo hoo hoo hoo. Elixir. Woo hoo hoo hoo. Right. Damn. I'll fight these. But yes, and then I never used to be good at role-playing games, even though I didn't like the other sorts of games, because I have the hand-eye coordination, the reflexes, and the patience of a slug. And well, I suppose a slug is patient considering how slow it moves, but the others all fit. And I was always bad and used to stick to watching my father do well in games, until eventually I came up with the idea, gee, maybe if I fought all the battles I might do well. And ever since then I've made a distinct policy in every single game I've ever played, role-playing that is, that I would never skip a single battle unless I was in a hurry to do something, like if I had to get to a save point within 10 minutes. And by the way, whoever invented the idea of save points should be caught and shot immediately. The idea of having a half-hour gap between the ability to save your game is the stupidest thing I've ever heard of, for one reason and one reason only. If you have to go somewhere and you can only play and you have 20 minutes of free time and you'd like to have a go at your favourite game, only you have to play that game in half-an-hour intervals because that's how long it takes you to get from one point to the next, you can't do it, and it's annoying. And this video is about to run out of time. I'd like to get to the stairs. There are no chests in this level, though it looks like it. Be right back. Hello. Stairs, and that's pretty much it because I'm running out of time. Fare thee well.